Hello everybody, welcome back to the Chaos Delve. Today we're going to cover some of the weapons that I use and the mods I've been using in some of the videos that I've been doing to assist with the runs that I've been doing. So the first thing that I have is, as you play the game, I've been using the SSGP-58 rifle. Earlier on the game I was using the AK-47. Actually, I started using the Viva Libertad rifle, but as the game progresses, I'm pretty sure that, see, I was using the ASVAL at one point. I was using the AKM for quite some time. Went to the ASVAL, and now I'm using the SSGP-58. So my setup that I have here is I use the armor-piercing rounds because it helps the velocity, which holds straight lines well and penetrates helmets and body armor, which a lot of the mobs have toward the end of the game. I use this suppressor rather than this here, only because the velocity maintains its strength, and the handling is actually fairly good already. So I'd rather have the stealth that I currently have than that. Next one is we have a reflex sight. I don't want a 5 times range optic. The reason for that is because it shows us too far. And this is not a... We don't want to look that far. This is more of a close range gun. So purposely keeping it with the Resolver reflex sight too helps with that. Then I have the side mounted short range sight. In the event that you wanted to make this a 5 times, you could use that side. I don't like using the side because that's an extra button I have to think about. So for me personally, I don't do that. We also have the laser, greatly reduces bullet spread while firing from the hip. So there kind of helps with that red dot pertaining to that. Okay. Mods I put on there. Headshot kills reward bonus Supremo. If you've watched my videos, I do lots of headshots. So for me, this is helps with getting those additional Supremo, helping that Supremo be loaded up most of the time, as well as chance of healing on damage. So we have that. I really enjoy having this color, but I could buy other colors here too. I just have not chosen to for this because I just enjoy this kind of like camo type style. For my next gun that I keep in the inventory that I have kind of always ready is the MP7. With the MP7 I also have again the armor piercing rounds because of how the velocity kind of moves forward and assists with doing that. Now we could move this over to deal heavy damage against unarmored units. However, I like the velocity one here, so we're going to keep that. Same premise here, 2 times optical. And for this guy, we are actually going to upgrade this to now have a better laser mod. So we now have that laser pointer Mark II. So for this here, we have some mods that I'm looking to upgrade now. So I would like to do the chance of healing on damage, which is good. Let's see here, keep it cool. Improve suppressor cooling rate. What is this? Headshot kills reward Supremo charge. I'm not really too concerned with that. Reloading this weapon reloads all weapons. Not concerned with that either. Improves suppressor cooling rate. Yep, we want to keep that. Improves magazine size. Definitely want to keep that. And the rest of these I'm not really too interested in for this gun. With the appearance here, I purchased a few. I think we're going to go ahead and purchase this one so we can have the striped to look like a tactical zebra. But this is actually not bad. This is not bad, and this is not bad. So now I just purchased them all, so I have all of them for the MP5. And then we have charms that we can kind of put on the side. They're just more of a, you know, nothing really important for that necessarily. It's just more for decoration than anything. I don't ever use light machine guns. Just don't have an honest thing that I like pertaining to those. So here again, we have the MBP 50. Have the armor piercing rounds. Have a large suppressor. We can, let's see here, that one's not going to assist, but this will. So we're actually going to upgrade that suppressor. I'm not sure if we're going to have room for any other upgrades, being that I just spent the last bit of gunpowder that I have. Let's see here. Nope. We're going to have to acquire more. So the mods that I have right now is just high ground. And currently do not have gunpowder for the rest of these, because as you get higher in the game, obviously the mods are just going to cost more, no doubt. Appearances, let's see here what kind of appearances we have. We have that one, we have this one. Quad tone stripes, vaporwave, rust, cobalt, tagger. I'm a fan of more silver and kind of the technical design, simplicity, if you will. So we've upgraded those. When I use a compound bow, I have the overclock compound bow, Libertad custom compound bow. When I first purchased, when I first got the game, this was available via Lola, via the points you could spend right away. I found this the most advantageous for me. There might be something else you can use that you may feel, but for me, in my opinion, this was the most advantageous one that you could get. I did upgrade the RPG to have a lock on. Let's see, lock on rat-4 missiles, lock on enemies. I thought that was totally important. The improved drawn holster speed, improved speed while aiming, and again, don't have other things here that we could look into. I wouldn't get the headshot awards bonus supremo with this. Improves weapon damage to enemies below you. Improves aim weapon damage. I probably will end up getting the improved aim weapon damage because obviously we're going to be aiming with this most of the time. The appearances, I purchased this appearance. I didn't really like any of them. This one actually doesn't look too bad, so probably we'll keep that going forward. But the Soviet satellite looks pretty cool too. I do, on occasional missions, you may have seen, I do use the Rat-4 in combination with El Caballero. El Caballero is good. A lot of these unique launchers, you really can't customize too much. It just is how it is, with how the game kind of gives you what you have. Being they're unique. I'm not a fan of shotguns, don't really use shotguns. Doesn't mean they're not good. I just don't use them. I like the stealth approach. It's very possible that we could have some kind of stealth here, which we could. And we may attempt to use one of those in the future. And then I don't really use resolver weapons much as well. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just personally don't choose them. For the sidearm, I also purchased, with some credits I had left over, the 00. Nice stealth weapon. Already comes with some pretty fantastic items here. I did install the M Mark II Vampiric Triada. Headshot Supremo. It's overclocked. This one does have the soft target rounds. And we have room to buy one more with no gunpowder to purchase, so we're going to have to get those. So that kind of covers those. Let's look at the and all of the ranks increase now. Due to the nature of us getting the Monteros on our side. So with the arsenal, typically when I'm running, I come here and I use the parkour gear. It's the entire parkour set that you get pretty early on in the game, getting via loot chests and things like that. My loadout that I typically use is the Dark Technique stealth set. In combination with the prisoner's headscarf, which allows takedowns from alert enemies in the front. We're going to set this back to the RAT4. We have this, and we're going to set this back to the MP5. Okay. I typically keep the Volta only for like tanks and stuff, but I think the best optimization to kind of help yourself, I play on Gorilla mode, which is one of the harder modes, is keeping this Medico up, because the Medico will help when you fall down and get hurt. I've only uncovered 2 amigos so far, so as we get more amigos, we probably will cover those as well. And so at this point, this just kind of covers a little bit of the arsenal that I'm using as to my setups and how I'm running the game and how I've basically run the entire game thus far. I've only used the dark technique followed by the parkour. Parkour to get me from point A to B, and then once I get there, I switch to the dark technique using stealth weapons, always taking the stealth approach. There is probably a big bang approach that we could do, which I've never done. Probably setting up some kind of set. Let's see here. We can go ahead and actually do that now. So if we were going big bang set, my opinion would be using maybe like the Armageddon strike, followed by gear that will allow us, that will absorb, let's see here, soft target round defense, improves blast defense, protects your eyes from poison, improves fire, improves armor piercing defense. See, the problem is there's so many different characters. If I choose armor piercing, the soft target will still go through that. So we could do marksman. Let's see. We have the marksman. I don't know if I have the full marksman set. I don't think so. Let's see. Marksman. Which we could which we could do. Let's see here. Okay, so now we have the full marksman set. Improves weapon spray, improves move speed after headshot kill, improves sniper ammo reserve, which is good. Improves hold breath duration and headshots refund. So now we'll set up this here, because as you see, I don't use it much. So we got this here, that there. We'll go ahead and load up the SSGP, and then lastly, we'll do the overclock bow. So let's see, being that this is more of a marksman set, what would help us? Probably keeping the Medico as well. Yeah. Okay. So now we've kind of built that on. Let's see here. And we've almost got all of the collections completed. Not quite yet, but we're getting there. And just kind of going through, there's these little exclamation points kind of annoy me. Try to get them. Not there anymore. Okay. Anyway, so this is just kind of what I use for the setups, and showing you a new setup that I put together for the marksman, for the loadouts, which you can load out between, again, primarily using 3 and 4 for myself. We thank you so much for joining us here at the Chaos Delve, and hope that you will like, subscribe, and comment to more videos so we can start giving you more feedback as to videos for things we like, as well as what you like, and sharing us the things you like so that we can show you more of that content. Thank you, and have a good one.